Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to B-Buds. I'm Yoshi.
And I'm Tyrion Cuthbert, attorney of the profane.
Profane?
Yes.
Alright, that's Charlie. And we're back to playing some Tyrion Cuthbert. We're introduced to this guy who is the leader of the Merchant Guild and or the Union and or the Trading Company, which may or may not be the guild or is part of it. We don't know. But, hello there. You must be the attorney that Miss Tudor spoke about.
I am. I take it that you're the guildmaster of the Dracogen Trading Company. Guildmaster of the company.
Yes. My name is Stefanik Dracogen. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Occupation Guildmaster, Stefanik Dracogen. I really appreciate you lending your aid in this matter.
I already told Rika this, but I never tried a civil case before.
Is it civil? He said it was a criminal
negligence, yeah. Literally criminal in the word. I would need to learn more about what happened before I can decide whether or not I can represent you. I'm honestly not sure how much help I can be. These things take years to finish.
And I'm only here for 2 days. Well, there isn't a single attorney in Aranax that will represent me. So, I'll accept whatever help I can get.
Celeste was right. All of the attorneys are too afraid to stand against Lord Von Sanctus.
Where should we start, though? This case is probably different from the homicides that we're used to.
We're used to.
We've done one case together. And as far as that's 50% of your cases. And I was actually 100%.
A homicide or not, the case revolves around a wrongful death. If I did represent Dracogen, I would need to prove that he wasn't at fault for the accident. To do that, we should start by finding out exactly how and why the accident occurred. We should also question the witnesses who saw the victim when it happened. And it wouldn't hurt to take a look at the scene of the accident either. The guildmaster would have a lot of knowledge about the refinery's operations. Questioning him might also give you some insight into what happened.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
See ya.
Get me out of here.
Present. Hey, do you know why?
Oh, well.
Would you happen to know anything about the blockade surrounding the city?
I know that the King's Guard is involved, but that's about all I know. I'm a bit curious as to what's caused such a stir, but I suppose I have more pressing matters to focus on right now.
Yes, a single wrongful death.
God.
I'm sure there's never been any wrongful death in this country.
I just can't believe it. The first wrongful death in this.
The accident. To start, could you tell us exactly what happened in excruciating detail and try to use voices for your characters involved?
Gladly, of course. Well, it all began during the work rush yesterday morning. You see, one of my employees, who sounds a little bit like this, fell from the walkway and into a vat of magical chemicals. Magical chemicals.
Magical chemicals.
Why? I feel like it's just chemicals at that point.
Magic, or
at what point do we just realize that magic isn't real? Those chemicals contain extremely volatile and destructive evocation magic. Or just chemicals. Because of that, he unfortunately died before we could have pulled him out.
we call this evocation magic acid.
At what point do we blur? At what point does the line blur between alchemy, magic to alchemy, and then alchemy to chemicals? Just chemicals.
I see. But all just sounds like an unfortunate accident. Why is Lord Von Sanctus blaming you for what happened?
There are guardrails on the walkways to prevent people from falling.
I can see that.
Supposedly, those guardrails broke apart when that employee tried to lean against it.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to lean against guardrails, so, you know.
According to Von Sanctus, the accident was a direct result of my negligence to maintain the refinery. But my employees have taken great care to inspect and maintain the facilities. I'm powering up now. I have no idea how this happened.
Is he telling the truth? This could all just be lip service. The only way to know for sure is to inspect the walkway yourself.
And as we know, I'm approved to look at OSHA standards.
Earlier, you said that the victim was an employee of yours. Could you tell us more about them?
Yes, I hired him just a few months ago. It's a shame what happened to him. He was a young man named Justin Way. Just in the way.
Was he a good employee?
He was a hard worker, but he was a bit rough around the edges when he first started. Before working for me, I heard he'd always spend his time with the local delinquents.
Ah, no wonder our cook friend knows him.
Miss Tudor practically begged me to hire him. Said something about his plundering days were over. She told me that she wanted to turn his life around.
That does sound like something Rika would do.
When she was 8? When did you leave this town?
She always had a habit of getting involved in her friend's personal business.
Rika helped Justin.
Yep.
Type clue. Most Rika Tudor. Well, when you live a life like Justin's, on the high seas, taking over ships, piracy. When you live a life like Justin's, it helps when you have something to give you some structure and direction. So I decided to give the boy a chance by hiring him.
How do you know Rika?
Remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah. She invested in the restaurant because it was
the
clearly
idea.
a good, the idea of a restaurant. He was clearly a hard worker. He did well to earn his keep. He always followed the rules too. So I have no idea why he was up in that. Is that against the rules?
Yeah. Why? I'm sorry. I was more looking at his hand. Why is he wearing armor?
Well, because he's the guildmaster, obviously.
Obviously. Wait, he wasn't supposed to be on that walkway?
I guess that's part of it.
Earlier, you mentioned that Justin wasn't supposed to... 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, that was my last sentence, yes.
Wasn't supposed to be on the walkway. What did you mean by that?
Well, Justin worked in an entirely different department. He was part of a team that managed packaging and freight. He had no business being inside the refinery building, much less the upper walkway.
That's strange, to say the least. Was he the type of person to wander around places that he's not supposed to?
No. Like I said before, he always followed my rules. It all just makes this whole situation that much more confusing. Is it against the rule to be up on the walkway?
It's against the rule to be in this building that we just walked into without any direction.
No, we got direction from Rika.
Yeah, I guess we got direction from her, an employee of his. Was there anyone around when the accident occurred? Did anyone see Justin fall?
Oh, it was Justin Way.
Oh.
There were many employees here at the time. What? But there were only a handful of witnesses who actually saw Justin fall from the walkway. This was during work hours?
Who were these witnesses, and why do you have your men work through the night?
If I remember correctly, Miss Tudor was the one who saw him fall.
Why was she in here?
All right. I'm not going to question any of this.
Wait, Rika was there when it happened?
Yes, she witnessed the accident alongside the harbor master.
Two people obviously supposed to be in a refinery. You know? Morrison.
Huh? Oh, you're acquainted with him.
I am. Morrison was close friends with your mother when you were a child. But after you left Oranax, you went out of your way to cut contact with everyone from your past. But what were all these people doing here in the first place? Rico is a cafe owner, and Morrison is a harbor master.
I'm a little concerned about that myself, but I didn't get around to questioning them. I didn't really think about it that much. I'm still unsure about Miss Tudor, but the harbor master was accompanied by a nobleman of some sort.
A nobleman?
I'm not privy to the specifics, but apparently that nobleman had the legal authority to go wherever he wanted to.
What?
Apparently he's allowed to kill people.
How does he not know? He's in charge. He should know.
I'm not privy to the specifics. Don't worry about it.
You'll want to ask Morrison more about that. But it will be awkward to speak with him after all these years.
It will. All right. What are you, a child?
I guess I'll go to the walkway.
Whoa.
Yeah, these don't look well maintained.
Oh. Well, what if somebody aged it? Using magic?
Well, it'll
Tyrion,
show up
do
here.
you need me to scan for magical traces?
Well, there aren't any magical elements
Are
in this
you
case.
stupid?
And it would take a whole sentence for you to open your eyes
God,
like that.
it doesn't even take me that much work. Just let me do it. Okay.
But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to check.
All right.
Detect magic.
Detecto! Yeah. There are traces of evocation magic on the chemicals in these vats.
Whoa! That makes sense. Evocation is the school of magic for spells that create and disperse energy.
So do the people who work at the refineries, are they mages? In order to cast spells on...
Maybe,
Wouldn't there be mages?
maybe that's what the cook was doing. Maybe that's what Rika was doing, was using her evocation magic.
She does use evocation magic.
Yeah, and like maybe Justin doesn't know how to.
Justin's not supposed to be there.
So, you know. These chemicals probably induce some sort of magical reaction to create arcane crystals. Duh.
So that it's all right. I'm not gonna think about it. Don't think about the magic system too much. What?
What's wrong?
There are traces of transmutation all over the guardrails.
Transmutation? Do you see those traces anywhere else on the walkway?
No, it's only this area. Transmutation on the guardrails. Transmutation is the school of magic that changes the properties of physical objects. Usually mages use transmutation spells to strengthen or repair objects.
Someone used a spell to change the physical properties of the guardrails. Judging by the current state of the rails, we can only conclude one thing. They're
The
bad.
rust repaired the body of Justin Way.
So true.
The structural integrity covered weak. Yeah.
Right. I say to myself. I'm doing this in my brain like click, click,
What
click, click.
conclusion did you come to?
My brain says someone used a transmutation spell to weaken the guardrails. Afterwards, the guardrails were so weak that Justin accidentally broke them.
So, wait, also, just quick pause.
Yeah.
If you could just do that at any time, then you could have you'd have lawsuits all over the place and just be like, well, it was in disrepair and it broke. All you have to show is that any transmutation magic was on it, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Only these guardrails were weakened.
Maybe that's how the nobles get around it. You know? They've never had a civil case like this before. A civil criminal negligence.
The sabotage rails are right next. Also, then you could repair the rails and then just be like, oh, I guess he fell in. Next to this vat of corrosive chemicals, too.
What's the intention of weakening the guardrails? There was a clear intention behind the actions of this unknown mage. Judging by what happened, that intention can only be one thing. Justin Way wanted someone to fall into the vat.
I think.
Yeah. Whoever sabotaged the guardrail wanted someone to fall into the vat. Why else would they only target those specific guardrails?
But why? Who would do this?
You could feel your fist clenching tightly. Nobles! Someone committed murder using magic here. And whoever did this had the gall to try to cover it up.
Tyrion? Your eye is bulging.
Take it! Pops them both out. Take my eyes!
Oh no!
You won't forgive.
So how do I just put them on my eyes? Do I have to like take
You have to
mine
give me
out?
yours.
What?
You
What
won't
are the
forgive
logistics of this?
whoever did this. When you're through with them, you will make them feel a fraction of the misery that your mother...
Tyrion!
What? Where am I?
Snap out of it! Oh no!
No!
No, we both Are you okay?
Right. Sorry. Anyways, if it weren't for your detect magic, everyone would have written this off as an accident.
I thought that's what any investigator would.
That does feel like the first step to any criminal negligence with murder.
All right,
With
let's check
death.
for magic. We
Magical
live.
traces are only detectable for 48 hours after a mage casts a spell. That means that whoever cast this transmutation spell did so recently.
Right? Transmutation on the
I
gargoyle.
thought we already had that.
But it's
But it's more.
different. That's it.
Oh,
Just
cool.
the two.
Detect magic.
We already did. Don't make me do it again.
Oh, sorry. Is it disturbing? I guess we can tell him, hey, buddy, it's a murder. Nope, he doesn't care.
Well, present.
Oh, good point.
You should notify. Oh. What? That's you.
Oh, you should notify Dracogen about the traces of transmutation that you found, but perhaps you should wait until you obtain more information first.
Why would we wait? He's the person you're defending.
After all, knowing about a potential saboteur might unnecessarily stress him out. Even more so if you don't have more information.
There's definitely a saboteur. You just said there was definitely someone sabotaging it. Why would that stress him out more? He would know he's not at fault.
Oh,
Thank goodness for telling me.
there's a saboteur? Shit! You arrive at the cafe and see that the restaurant is packed with
Unless he
customers.
was trying to kill the nobleman by weakening it. Wait, did he have a school of magic?
The guy?
The guildmaster.
No.
Nah, whatever.
But what about Von whatever?
Von Sanctus?
Yeah.
He
What'd he have?
had something.
It was probably Justin Way hired to loosen the walkway, and then
Okay.
yeah, and then I guess the guy mind controlled someone to knock him in. I don't really know what was going on there. Maybe he had a golem.
What if it was another? It's just the same thing as the last case again. It's just, and then you hid inside the body of the golem and moved around.
You don't see Rika anywhere though. Maybe she's actually doing her job. She must be preoccupied. Perhaps you should check in when the restaurant is
Okay,
less
so
busy.
our two options. Well, is there an examiner?
Let's see. There's the harbor. We can go to the harbor.
Yeah, we
master.
gotta go talk to the new guy. Oh, another
Morrison.
old man.
You arrive at the harbor in search of Morrison, the harbor master. However, you notice a large concentration of knights in the shipping area. Notably, the Arcane Inquisition is among them. You spot Commander White and Prosecutor Steelwind coordinating with the knights there.
I heard the word murder and I had to get here right away. I wonder what those two are doing here.
The knights at the blockade said that they were investigating something. There must be magic involved if the Inquisition is here.
Do you think this has anything to do with what happened to Justin?
No, I doubt it. We didn't see any Inquisition knights at the refinery. Also, the blockade happened before Justin
Also, there's
died.
magic involved now, so now they will be involved.
Also, they didn't know that magic was involved. God, get your head together. Get into this, Celeste. Like, pay attention.
God, they must have shown up in the last 30 minutes.
They must have read my mind. It must just be a coincidence.
We're here for Justin Wade.
Wait, what?
You're probably right. But I'm kind of curious about what the Inquisition is investigating.
I'm sure everyone who sees a bunch of knights looking through cargo is interested.
No, I see a bunch of people. I don't care about this.
It has nothing to do with our case, and we don't want to get involved with any sort of plot.
God, if only there was another prosecutor to fight against. I think...
If only someone would defend this cargo ship. It'd be best to leave them to their business.
All right. Oh. Oi. You there. What's the voice I should have given?
He has a metal eye patch.
He does. Well, it could be a weird thing of cloth.
I guess it could
Like
be.
leather? Like, you could make leather like that.
Leather isn't cloth. But it does kind of look like his hat.
Leather.
It does look
or
like
leather.
his hat, though.
Which may be made of leather.
Or metal.
Ding,
Ding, ding.
We did the same hand motion, too. Oh, I feel like, have I given this voice to anybody? I feel like I have.
I feel like you have.
But who?
But a 20-year-old cook.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, like, swapping them. Because this is definitely the pirate voice.
Yeah.
But I've already committed, so...
Yeah. I can't remember who you gave that to.
I gave it to... Was it Last Trial?
No, because you didn't give it to the gloomy kid.
No, because that one
You
was
didn't
like a nerd.
You didn't give it to the woman who was...
The twins?
No, the twins.
Remember, there was also twins.
Oh, that's right, who were scared of them.
I didn't give it to the janitor.
Comments. Let's do your stuff. Make fun of Josh from using the...
Yoshi.
Sorry, Yoshi. For,
switching the voices too much?
Yeah.
You'd best clear out. This is my judge voice. The knights have closed the harbor.
Morrison?
Huh? Do I know you? Wait, Cuthbert, is that you?
Cuthbert.
Name or occupation harbor master.
Hi.
I heard from little Mazurka that you were Mazurka that you were back in town. What can I do for you?
We heard that you were at the refinery yesterday. From what we heard, you witnessed the accident. We wanted to ask you some questions about what you saw.
Oh, right. Mazurka mentioned you're an attorney now. I need to not get into my southern.
What?
I just hope you're still not hung up over that business with your mother. Sorry, I killed her and everything. Sorry. I guess it's none of my business. Anyways, I'll tell you what I know.
Dracogen told us that you witnessed the accident.
It was a horrible thing that happened. No one deserved what happened to that poor lad. Could you tell us what you saw? Well, I was showing a patron around town, and for some reason, he really wanted to take a look at the refinery. Something about checking out the local art of fishery. He was a noble who seemed to have some sort of... He could just walk wherever he wanted.
Art of fishery at the Arcane refinery.
At the Arcane... Artificer. Haha.
He must mean artificery.
Anyways, he was looking at the machinery. Then, suddenly, Mazurka came running towards us. She was trying to tell us something, but the damn machines were too loud for us to hear. Did you see any machines that might sound a little loud in that vat room?
No.
After a while, she just pointed at the walkway, and we saw the horrible sight. We saw someone fall into the vat. By the time we could get them to stop the machines, it was too late.
That matches up with what you know so far.
Does
But
it?
what was Rika even doing there? She should have still been running the cafe at the time of the accident. And that patron who was visiting the factory, did they also witness the accident?
I wonder if we're gonna ask about this.
Could you tell us how Justin fell off the walkway? Was it because the guardrail broke under his weight?
Well, I picked him up and then I tossed him in. Well, yeah, he did, but it was a little strange. That guardrail was made out of metal, yeah? But the way it broke, you would have thought it was made out of cardboard. He barely leaned on it, and it just broke apart.
Even a poorly maintained guardrail shouldn't have broken that easily. Did someone really use transmutation magic to sabotage it? I doubt it. Probably not.
Couldn't.
If so, that possibility could clear Dracogen's name. But presenting the possibility of a magical crime might just complicate things.
Aren't you into the truth?
Yeah, like... don't want to stress him out a little. Might complicate things just a tiny bit. Don't want to get the truth out there. You mentioned that you were escorting a patron when the accident happened. Who was he? Did he witness the accident too?
Oh, he was right there with me when Rika was trying to get our attention. It'd be too hard to miss it with the commotion she was making. As for who he was, he said his name was Aster.
Aster. You don't know anyone by that name. But why does that name sound familiar?
Don't know anyone by he said his name was John. I just can't think of any.
Do you know what his surname was?
No, the lad was really secretive with his last name for some reason.
He must have had a recognizable name. Is he a noble from a well-known house?
Morrison's testimony.
Why were you escorting this Aster in the first place? Don't you have to manage the harbor?
Well, I can't really manage anything because of them.
He gestures to the Inquisition Knights crowding the pier.
They've blocked all sea travel out of the city till this mess is sorted out. They have a lot of knights investigating the harbor. Do you know what they're looking for? Well, you didn't hear this from me, but according to them, Aster's ship just up and vanished in the dead of night.
What?
Vanished.
But that was before, that happened after the blockade existed.
Vanished.
Vanished? As in someone hijacked it?
That's the thing. The guards would have noticed if someone had driven off with the ship. Well, you don't drive off with the ship. Driven off with the ship, especially one of that size. From what I heard, one of the guards could have sworn they saw it vanish in a flash of light.
Oh my god, what was that guy who... the famous magician?
Houdini?
No. I'm thinking of someone else.
Famous magician who's not Houdini.
Yeah.
Like modern day?
That makes stuff disappear.
There's so many people who make stuff disappear. Okay, Chris Angel.
No. Older.
David Blaine.
Copperfield.
David Copperfield.
Yeah.
Is that older? I'm pretty sure.
Chris Angel?
I'm pretty sure there is it that much older.
Not that much older, but still older, right?
Hold on, let me check something. Let me look something up. Anyway, go to the next one in case you're saying. Nope. A flash of light, like something created by a spell.
What kind of ship was it? Do you know how big it was?
From the size of it, I'd say it was probably a galleon.
A galleon? A spell of that scale would have to be pretty powerful to affect a ship of that size. And this port must be a lot bigger than it looks.
only 10 years older, or 12 years older.
So, older.
All right.
Oh, you're not my older brother. You're only 5 years older than me.
You know what I mean. The way you said it, it was like between Houdini and Chris Angel.
It is. It is between.
By how much? Where's the end of Houdini, and where is the
Well, I can actually list both of those numbers.
and how many years separately from there? Several? A bunch?
An insane
amount? Yeah, technically, David Copperfield is between Jesus and Chris Angel.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I wonder who this Astor person is. He must be high profile if they're calling in the Kingsguard and the Inquisition for him.
All over a missing ship. Missing a
It
ship.
could be literally any noble at this point. Like, they've called in the Kingsguard and the Inquisition for every case at this point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they brought them in with, I guess not the Inquisition when they last. It was the last case. So 50% of your cases, they've brought in both of them.
You spent some time with him, am I correct, Morrison? Did he tell you where he was staying?
Yeah, he was staying at the One Inn. If I remember right, he's staying at the local inn near the town square.
That's where we are.
Wait, that's the tavern that we were staying at. There's only one inn in this freaking city.
If he's this high profile, why is he staying at an inn for commoners?
Well, it's the only one there, so no idea. Nope, I'm sounding a little bit more like that Inquisition guy over there. He's an eccentric one, for sure.
Whoever he is, he also witnessed the accident. You'll definitely want to speak with him. And if he's a noble, there's a chance that he's the mage that sabotaged the guardrail.
Oh, and what luck! It's the same inn that we're staying in, so we don't have to draw a new background.
Back
Yay!
to the tavern. Morrison said that Astor is staying in one of the rooms at this tavern. But which room is it?
We could always just check each room.
That might irritate. God, what is with him this chapter? Ugh, I don't want to stress him
my
out.
job.
That might complicate things. It might irritate a couple people. Ugh, that's such a pain. That might irritate the patrons, though. And if Astor doesn't want to be found, we might alert him if we annoy too many people.
I guess you're right.
Your family owns a tavern, right? So you must know these people.
Just my mom now, I guess.
If you had to put a VIP somewhere, which room would you choose?
Well, I guess it would probably be the one at the end of the hallway. That's the one I use at my family's tavern. My mom's tavern.
And I'm a VIP. No one else ever stayed there. Oops. I misclicked twice.
Why are we out here?
According to Celeste's intuition, the innkeeper would have probably given Astor this room. You approach the door and firmly knock on it.
Hello?
Someone does come to answer the door, but they only open the door a fraction of the way. The crack in the door is less than an inch wide. You can't get a look at the person's face.
I'm terribly sorry, but if your business isn't urgent, I'd like to be left alone.
Sorry if I'm intruding, but are you Astor? My name is Tyrion Cuthbert. I'm the defense attorney of Stefanik Trakogen. From what I've heard, you've witnessed the accident at the refinery yesterday. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions about what you saw. Upon hearing your name, the man fully opens the door and you're finally able to get a good look at him. He definitely stands out from the other patrons of the inn. He must be the wealthy patron that you're looking for.
He has no eyes.
He has no eyes. This is the generic prince look that they have.
Tyrion Cuthbert, the protege of the infamous Ruby Timora.
So you know who I am?
I do. I know you very well. I'm Your biggest fan.
What?
I can't believe it. The infamous Tyrion Cuthbert is standing right in my tavern room. In front of my tavern room. No, the infamous Tyrion Cuthbert is standing right in front of my tavern room.
What?
I've read all about your feats, Mr. Cuthbert. You successfully indicted the head of House Pierce. You didn't think twice about confronting a member of House Freyga. And you even defeated Lord Von Sanctus in the chess tournament yesterday. Somehow, I knew about that. I'm so lost right now. Do we have television? And you must be Celeste McCoy, Tyrion's first client and the Crimson Demon of the Eastern Kingdoms. How did you find out about that name?
The Crimson what?
Don't worry about it. Ugh, don't ask. I killed like 50,000 people in one battle or something.
That's an insane amount.
So what is it? Is it just that? Is there no limit on the insane amount?
What do you mean? What would be past that?
So then where does boatload fit into it?
Boatload?
Yeah, boatload.
I feel like a boatload is different for every item. What's a boatload of elephants? It's like not that many. But a boatload of apples, that's an insane amount.
A boatload of elephants is only a few elephants.
Anyways, if you are Aster, does that mean that you witnessed the accident with the harbor master yesterday?
Yes, I did. Are you going to interrogate me about what I saw? I'll answer whatever questions you have.
You've never met a witness that has been this eager to cooperate. But hopefully this means that he won't hide any details about what he saw.
Repario Arcanum.
There's no magic. Is it his room?
The door to Aster's room in the tavern. The innkeeper gave him the room at the end of the hallway, presumably to keep away the prying eyes.
I think you have to move into the room. Oh,
I have to go back, obviously.
okay, yeah.
Obviously. Talk. Aster. You clearly know who I am, but I'm still unsure of who you are, Aster.
Don't worry, I'll give you my name card and occupation right now. My apologies. But I would prefer, never mind. I would prefer to keep my full identity hidden for now.
He's within his right to do so, but you can't help but feel a little suspicious, especially with the royal outfit he's wearing.
No, what do you mean?
In any case, what is your business in RNX?
I'm actually head of the Union. I was accompanying a ship transporting goods to Lord Von Sanctus.
The same ship that was magically stolen.
I'm surprised you found out about that. If you just walk down to the harbor.
Did we determine that was fear?
Worry.
Worry, okay.
But not sad.
Yeah, this one's
That's
sad,
like,
even if it looks really weird.
That's like worry. I guess fear could be part of worry.
Yeah.
The Kingsguard have been trying their best to keep that information hidden. But I suppose I shouldn't expect anything less from you, Mr. Cuthbert.
Flattery will get him nowhere.
Even if I'm saying your name correctly.
Also, like, get him what? Like, you're just asking him a couple questions. You're not.
And I'm in the position to give you things. What was on that ship? It must be pretty valuable to be worth stealing. It was a boatload of elephants.
Not that valuable. It's only a few.
I doubt there was any. Imagine if it was an insane amount of apples, though. I doubt there was anything on that ship worth drawing the ire of the entire kingdom. The truth is, during the time that my ship was stolen, I was supposed to be on it.
I see. The theft of the ship might have actually been an attempt to kidnap you.
That's my current theory anyway. It wouldn't make sense otherwise.
He seems awfully calm about this. According to Morrison, you were also in the refinery that night. Did you witness the moment the victim fell into the vat?
I did. Oh, could you tell us exactly what you saw? Every detail you can remember could be important. Well, it all began when I was visiting the refinery with the harbor master. I was inspecting the refinery's machines when a girl frantically ran towards us. She was hysterical. It looked like she was trying to tell us something. but we couldn't hear her over the noise of the machines. Which machines, you ask? And how much noise could they possibly be making? We're not sure. When she realized that we couldn't hear her, she simply pointed at the walkway. That's when we saw Justin Wei fall off of it and into the vat.
The next question is very important. Did you see the victim break the guardrail by leaning on it?
Yes, he broke the guardrail before he fell.
His testimony matches exactly with what Morrison saw.
As for Morrison's testimony. So, someone was being mind controlled.
Absolutely. It was definitely her, though.
Like she was being mind controlled?
Yeah, because, like, how else would she have known that he was about to fall in? Like, I'm thinking he staged the fall after he actually fell in.
Justin.
The guy, the noble...
Whoever the murderer is.
Yeah.
It may or may not be Aster.
It was almost certainly the only other, like, noble that has gotten a picture.
Yeah.
It was. I'm saying Von Stratton did it.
But then how were they misremembering?
They're not misremembering.
They're lying for him.
They're not lying for him.
They're not lying for him.
She points up at them to make them look at this scene that he has, that Stratton has created,
Okay.
which is a fake fall of Justin into the vat. Justin was already in the vat and dead.
Oh.
Is my thoughts.
Okay.
And
So
that's
the way he fell was very strange, though. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
strange. What could he mean by that? Could he mean the exact same thing that Morrison said? I wonder. You mentioned the way the victim fell was strange.
When he said gun, did he mean a gun?
Do you mean the gun that Morrison said? Did you feel like the guardrail broke too easily?
Why, yes. How did you know?
It matches with the statement that the harbor master gave us. You don't want to reveal the traces of transmutation that you found on the walkway.
Why?
At least not yet. It might stress him out a little
Might
bit.
stress everybody out a little bit. But yes, the guardrail broke the moment that Justin leaned on it. And his body was extremely limp when falling too. His body was limp? What do you mean by that? What does it look like? Well, normally when falling from a great height, one would flail their great height. It was 1 foot.
I mean, the guardrail's like 10 feet in the air, but like he didn't.
No, look at that picture was like, I think it's like a foot below. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe we got to go back to the vats. Normally, in falling from a great height, one would flail their arms, yes? But when I saw him falling, he wasn't moving at all.
He wasn't moving? Did you see the expression on his face? He might have been unconscious.
Well, he might have been one of those automatons. I'm afraid I couldn't see anything on his face. It was much too dark to make out his features.
Wait, you didn't actually see his face? How do you know it was actually him that fell in, other than the body that you found?
Well, who else could it have been? No one else has been reported missing. They also found the remnants of Justin's body in the vat. We found this sludge that definitely isn't magic. We found the sludge that definitely isn't magic crystal at the bottom, so this has gotta be Justin.
Is this a refined person? Ugh.
Well, what if we put it in and see if it still powers it up? And then it does.
You just hear
and then
screams. Ah!
All right, not gonna do that. Let me put that away.
Hell is real and I'm in hell.
Okay, let's just throw that away. It was definitely him that fell in.
That's true. You don't. This is the narrator telling him that's true. It was him. You don't have much reason to believe that Justin might still be alive. There were traces of transmutation magic at the crime scene, and it appears that Aster is quite a high-profile individual.
I'm sorry, is this boring you?
He's probably a mage, and aside from Rika, he was probably the only other mage at the refinery that night. If you ask him outright, you might able to see something incriminating through the eye of Oru.
Indeed, you might able.
Aster, we'll respect your privacy if you don't want to tell us who you are.
Well, thank you.
But could you at least answer one question for me?
No, I didn't like all those pictures on Instagram. Oh, I can make no promises.
Are you a mage?
Oh, is that all? Yes, I am a mage, and I'm quite the practiced one at that.
You see, Celeste cast Detect Magic to look at the scene of the accident, and I know this might stress you out a little bit, but we found traces of transmutation magic at the crime scene.
God, this stressed me out.
Namely, on the guardrails that Justin fell through.
What?
Here it is.
I can't believe it.
What?
Are you telling me that a mage used transmutation magic to weaken the rails? It's a conspiracy. Wait, does that mean this was actually a murder made to look like an accident? It's like something out of the reports I read about him.
You don't see anything incriminating, and you can see his thoughts clearly. His feelings of happiness are a bit off-putting, though.
And you asked me if I was a mage. Does that mean that I'm a potential suspect? This is the greatest thing to ever happen to me.
This is the first time you've met someone that's happy to be suspected of murder.
Is it just gonna be like the good noble? Sorry, it's not the right time it's not right of me to get so excited about something this serious. He must think less of me now. But it's like something right out of a mystery novel.
That's not the reaction you were expecting. Nevertheless, it doesn't look like there are any incriminating thoughts in his mind.
I hope he doesn't see the incriminating thoughts in my mind.
And the emotions that he was emanating were all positive. There wasn't a drop of fear in there. What could this mean? Either way, it looks as though you found out everything you can from Aster. You should move somewhere else.
Get out of there, and we'll see everybody next time on B-Buds. All right, I wonder where this is gonna go. Who did it?
Oh my gosh.
Could it have been a commoner?
I bet it was Aster.
It must have been one of those commoners. All right,
No
goodbye.
commoner would ever commit a crime.
They're too pure and good of heart.
Yeah. What is with him this chapter? Ugh, I don't want to stress him out. That might complicate things. It might irritate a couple people. Ugh, that's such a pain.